Hello everyone. After saying Trump wouldn't run into school to save kids, Joy gets taken down hard. The shrews of the View bashing President Donald Trump is nothing new, but this time, big mouth Joy Behar went way off the script, comparing the president to the cowardly deputy who refused to take action during the Parkland shooting. Joy was upset that Trump called Deputy Scot Peterson a coward, as she added sarcastically, "Do you think Trump would have gone into that building?" As Joy continued to pump lies about gun ownership, she got taken down hard. Law-abiding Americans, who are gun owners and backers of the Second Amendment, are getting sick and tired of the leftist propaganda machine that has taken over the entire news cycle since the tragic mass shooting in Parkland, Florida. The mainstream media onslaught is non-stop, and they've masterfully turned the conversation into one about the right to bear arms, not of school safety. The View's entire purpose is spewing the fake news talking points, so it was no shock when loudmouth Behar tied the president to the liberal loser Sheriff Scott Israel and his good buddy Deputy Scot Peterson, who had the Plum school assignment at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. "So there's a raging debate right now about having guns in schools," Big Mouth Behar said last Friday. "We all know that. But it turns out that there was an armed guard at the high school in Parkland who stayed outside while 17 people were fatally shot. Now, Trump just called him a coward a few minutes ago. Do you think that's an appropriate thing to do? Do you think Trump would have gone into that building?" she asked, rhetorically. The View is only echoing the new teenage media darlings, like David Hogg, who started out as victims of the mass shooting but is now on CNN Daily, ratcheting up boycotts of the National Rifle Association. If you point out how ridiculous and how wrong their arguments are, you get viciously attacked and called lovely names like murderer. But what these anti-gun idiots don't realize is that the majority of Americans are for the right to bear arms, and those Americans took loudmouth Behar down hard. Twitter user Andy weighed in on the joyless wonder, tweeting, "Have never understood why this person has any credibility on any issue. What is her background that gives her opinion any weight on any subject? She just seems loud and obnoxious. Is that the standard to host on The View?" The View has once again angered countless Americans with the ignorance of their hosts as they continue to parrot leftist propaganda. Meghan McCain is supposed to be the one voice of reason on the show, but she is just riding out her contract. And who can blame her? We see how she's cut off and belittled at every turn. My guess is, it will remain on the air now, thanks to President Donald Trump. Every time loudmouth Joy Behar or wacky Whoopi Goldberg bash the president, Americans who love this country react to their lies and slander. Joy knows no one cares about her really. She's so pathetic that the only press she can get is negative press when she bashes Trump. Please subscribe this channel for upcoming updates.